Hi everybody, it is day 299. Can you believe it's almost day 300 for this year? But anyway, the high in my area is 71 degrees, so we're sticking with the varsity red. For the next row, we're going to do 3 double crochets in the first space and every other space all the way down to the end. And then we're going to end, oh no, sorry, that's not this row. We're going to start with 1 double crochet in the first space, 3 double crochets in every other space all the way down to the end, and end with 2 double crochets in a chain 3 space. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I saw the cutest picture of this Halloween costume that this mother crocheted for her boys. I believe it's 2 boys. I'll insert the picture here so you get to see it. It's really, really cute. And if you have any crochet Halloween costumes or anything that you want to share, you can leave it in the comments with a link to a picture so I can look at it. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy this video. And also I'm going to share a Reddit story in this video as well. Hopefully you enjoy it and enjoy the rest of this video. So I realized I haven't done any Reddit stories in a while. I still read and go on Reddit a lot, but I haven't shared any here. So I'll share one today. It says, don't want to pay me for my work. All right, I'll undo it. And this is in r/malicious compliance. Not exactly sure if this is malicious compliance or pro-revenge, but here we go. I'm naming the company name because I've had many issues with them and everyone should be warned. So have to say this first. Beware of working for the delivery service Shipped. Oh, I know Shipped. Okay. So today I picked up an order for delivery. It had gone promo, money added on Shipped. It was for delivery in a town that is 15 minutes from the store of purchase. All right. Not too bad for $16, especially since I live within 10 minutes of the town I was delivering to take it to. I take it. I go to the store, receive the groceries, and I'm on my merry way. I send a text to the customer that I'm on my way and will reach them before blank time. No response. So I give a quick call. It does a weird thing and ends. Doesn't even go to voicemail. Huh? Whatever. I sent them a text, get to the house, knock, no answer, leave the bag outside the door, and walk away. Make it to my car, start said car. Woman pokes her head out of the porch door as I'm about to leave. You were very lovely, woman on porch. Thank you for your kindness. This is in parentheses. Waves me down, looks highly confused. So I, unfortunately, in parentheses, stop the car and get out. Woman asks what this is. Why your order, ma'am? I say, looking all happy. I didn't order anything, she says. Oh no. Does anyone else in the house? Nope. Oh, no. So there is a wrong address on the delivery. I've never dealt with this before, and I have to leave to catch a movie with friends in 30 minutes. Cue me going door to door at each house on the small street while reaching out to ship support and while trying to call the customer again. Does the same weird thing with the phone. Give up on that. Proceed to knock on doors. Nope. Nobody's. All right. Ship suggestion, just drive back and return it. No shipped. I am a delivery contractor. I am not a volunteer, nor am I a charity. I am hired by you to fulfill deliveries. As far as I'm concerned, I have delivered to the address on file. I am not reaching into my bank account to correct someone else's mistake. For the total extra 30-minute round trip, I'll need $10 on top of the initial pay. Thanks, gas, for being so expensive. No, they say, we'll give you $8.10. No, I say. I have plans in now 10 minutes that I will now miss. $8.10 will not cover the gas and wear and tear for the extra 30 minutes. I will need no less than $10 or I will leave them on the curb of the noted delivery address, 580 Blanken Street in, she named the city. We'll give you $5 and you can't do any more than that, they say. Wait, I say, $5 on top of the additional $8.10 to make $13.10 on top of what I'm being paid, or just $5. I want everything in writing specifically because I knew Ship was going to do exactly what they did next. Oh yes, $13.10, but we cannot do any more, they say. Fine, I'm returning it to the store now, I say. Go to the store, do the whole return process, get in contact with Ship as they directed me to do with the requested information. Get a message on my phone from Ship to the effect, your order has been canceled and $20.80 issued to your account. What? I contact Ship, say I'm confused, says it looks as though they were only giving me $5 on top of the original order payment, but they said I will be compensated $13.10. I was told, oh, we won't give you any more than $5. But you already said, is there someone else I can speak to? Nope, $5. Take it or leave it. All right, fine. Don't want to pay me to the agreed upon wage? There's a breach of contract, meaning you never actually paid me for this return. So what did I do? I marched right back into the store, asked the worker who had taken the return what she had done with it, snatched the bag up, strode up to the manager, informed them of what happened, and told them since I wasn't being paid to return the groceries, I would be taking them back to the last place I was contracted and paid to deliver them to, 580 Blanken Street. Told him if he wanted to be recompensated for the groceries, he could charge Ship, as they were not willing to pay to have them returned. Message Ship from my car, informing them of this, and gave them 30 minutes. Yep, plans definitely ruined, but it's now 2 hours later to rescind their rescission and pay me what they actually agreed to and owed me. Had to reach out to 2 separate times because the first girl, despite me being very polite, would not go to anyone else, such as management, to ask for an exception to this policy, considering they had literally told me they would pay me more. Actually had the gall to ask if I had taken items I had returned, and all I had to say in response was, did you pay me to return them? Second girl was much more helpful. Reached out to her team to see if anything could be done. Ship still wouldn't be swayed, but I thank her profusely for at least trying. So in the end, they said they wouldn't do any more than $5. I told them, all right, I reject that offer. Just pay me for the original delivery because $5.80 is where they'll be. You can pay another Ship driver $15 to come get them. Drove back. It was on my way home, dropped them off, and left. I'm not a charity. I don't work for free, and I certainly don't pay to work. I'm going to be messaging ShopRite Corporate directly along with New Jersey Labor Board because this is not the first issue with wages I've had with Ship, and certainly ShopRite should seek compensation from them. Have fun paying for the more than $13.10 groceries that are now rotting on the curb, Ship. Side note, to anyone who may say you're being entitled, no, I am not. It is not entitled to expect an agreed upon wage. It is extortion to expect me to work for less than agreed. Imagine you accepted an order from a delivery service, fulfilled that obligation, and suddenly they decided to pay you less than half for that completed order. Or you're working at a job and they suddenly cut your pay without any notice or agreement upon your part. As I explained to them, I would never have returned the groceries for $5 because it wasn't my mistake. Would have returned them no problem. Wasn't my mistake. This is in parentheses. Would have returned them no problem if it had been, and I would be paying to return them, plus the missed plans, plus the lost time. So no, I am no way in the wrong, and I don't care what anyone who thinks otherwise has to say. Too long, didn't read. Bad company agrees to pay me a certain amount to return goods I couldn't deliver due to the incorrect address. Then pays less than half of that upon completion of the order. Return. So I take the items I have returned back and leave them on the curb of the incorrect address I was initially paid to deliver them to. All right. So before I even read the comments, it's funny that I've came across this story because my mom was telling me yesterday that, what is the delivery company? Not Shipped. Oh gosh, I'm blanking. They pick up your orders. It's another company. I can't think of the name of it. They're trying to pay people like $45,000 to $50,000 a year now to deliver groceries because they're having a shortage on people trying to deliver, who want to deliver groceries. And I think it's because of issues like this. Like, if I pick up the groceries, I have to pick out the groceries and then deliver them to the person. What if I get the wrong address? What if I have to find all these substitutions in the grocery store? Or any issues of wear and tear in your car? So I can't think of the delivery company that's bad, but there is a delivery company that's desperately seeking people to do just what Ship was paying her to do. So here's some comments. Thanks for reminding me to cancel my Ship subscription. The next one, it says, good for you. F that noise. The more people that stand up to BS like this, the better it will be for everyone. People already bend over backwards too much for unappreciative companies, which is very true. The next one says, these gig companies put the cost of running their business on the backs of their drivers and in return treat them as nothing more than a number. I'm looking forward to the revolution when companies that hire drivers as employees become the norm rather than an exception. Let's see. What's another comment? There are a few. This one says, I worked for Ship for a year. My $4.96, it says 4.96, 100% of the time, was not good. Oh, sorry. Their rating was 4.96. 100% of the time was not good enough for my oversaturated area to get any orders at all. Now I sub at my kid's school and don't put miles on my car or pay self-employment tax. Oh, also, if you're looking for a job, a lot of schools are looking for substitute teachers and teachers in general. This one says your order said to deliver to X address. Just mark done and call it a day. And this one says you're better than me because I would have taken the groceries and gone on my way. This one says the gig economy exploits workers. That's why I don't order from delivery service that add an additional layer between me and the store. This one says I've never used Shipt and have no desire to do now, but I miss ShopRite very much. Moved from New Jersey. My bestie lives near the town you referenced to North Carolina 22 years ago, and ShopRite is at the top of the list of things I miss. But we can drink beer while shopping in some of our grocery stores, so I guess that helps. This one says anyone who says you're entitled is a twit. You shouldn't have to pay to work ever, and you shouldn't have to do anything outside the role you're being paid for. F the system. This one says, bro, you should have left it at the doorstep at 580 on the first place and go on to that movie. I know you wanted to do the right thing, but since your call didn't go through, I don't think you owed anyone all this extra work, especially when you had plans. This one says, that was awful. I don't blame you at all. This one says, dude, you're an independent contractor / business owner. Start acting like one. If you pay to deliver an item to a specific address, just do it. Then notify them it is the wrong address. You aren't their employee. Your job isn't to deliver food to a specific person who could be anywhere in the world. This is quite a long one, so this is going to be the last comment I read. It says, yeah, F that behavior. One thing you're gonna want to do is get a call recorder immediately. I got one when I started dealing with doctors and insurance companies. They tell you the sky is green and then tell you that they never said that and you must have misheard or perhaps you're delusional the very next call. Things started to get handled when I recorded. I read that sentence wrong. It said things started getting handled when I recorded calls and reminded them of exactly what happened during previous calls. I suddenly didn't get disconnected, hung up on, after being put on hold for time after time. People would run out of excuses and have to actually do work. Three-way calling a doctor and insurance company on recording took care of the runaround. It's the doctor, no, it's insurance, no, it's the doctor. Nonsense. I also use it for one company that claimed that they had no issue taking a return for full refund with no restock fee if the box was never opened. An order got double processed. Sent it back, got half the amount of one of the two orders refunded to my card. Called them, they claimed they never said that about returns, and a 50% restock fee is always mandatory. I said, do you have recorded person there. The one that sounds like this, suddenly that's the new girl who must have made a mistake and will honor it this time but not in the future. Especially if you live in a state with one-party consent for recordings, you'll do well to record every interaction with the customer service rep. You can be sure they'll be recording it in case they can screw you out of something, so why shouldn't you? If you're in a two-party consent state, just always introduce yourself with, "Hi, this is blank calling on a recorded line. I need blank." Might want to do that anyway, even if you're in a one-party consent state. Sometimes that alone will be the unusual signal for them to take your call seriously, or at least not promise BS because they know they won't have to talk to you again. Oh, okay. So that was the last comment. Let me know what you think of this story. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy my next one. Bye.